A small beylik. It would either become a state or disappear from history forever. The man we are talking about in this video is the one who saved the Ottomans from being erased from history. Osman Gazi lit the spark, but the man who turned that spark into a fire was Orhan Gazi. In 1324, after the death of his father, Orhan Gazi took control of the Beylik and became the second ruler of the Ottoman dynasty. During his reign, the Ottomans faced a crucial question. Were they just a group that fought battles, or were they going to become a permanent state? The answer to that question was given in Bursa. After years of siege, Bursa was conquered in 1326 and became the first capital of the Ottoman state. This was not just the capture of a city, this was the Ottomans saying, "We are here to stay." Now there was a capital. Now there was steady income. Now there was order. But Orhan Gazi understood one thing very clearly. A state is not built by conquering cities alone. That is why he established the first regular army of the Ottomans. The Yahya and Musallam soldiers became the foundation of an army that would one day shake the world. Change was not limited to the battlefield. The first Ottoman judge, the first imperial council, and the first silver coin, known as the akçe, all appeared during Orhan Gazi's reign. And then came the move that would change everything. The Ottomans crossed into Rumelia for the first time. Taking advantage of internal conflicts within Byzantium, Orhan Gazi sent his son, Suleiman Pasha, to the Balkans. From that moment on, the Ottomans were no longer just a power in Anatolia. They were now shaping the future of Europe. Orhan Gazi's strength did not come from the sword alone. He mastered diplomacy, political marriages, and knowing exactly when to make the right move. When Orhan Gazi died in 1362, he did not leave behind a beylik. He left behind a standing state. And now, the stage was set for the man who would carry the Ottomans deep into the Balkans, Murad I. Murad I would inherit a state, but that state did not appear overnight. What Orhan Gazi built was not just land and borders, but a system that could survive even when rulers changed. One of Orhan Gazi's greatest achievements was understanding something rare for his time. Power is temporary, but institutions last. He strengthened local administration, placed trusted governors in key cities, and ensured that justice was not just spoken of, but felt by the people. This balance between authority and justice earned him loyalty, not only from soldiers, but from civilians as well. Trade flourished under Orhan Gazi's rule. Markets expanded, roads became safer, and Bursa turned into a center of commerce and culture. For the first time, the Ottoman lands began to feel like a connected whole, rather than scattered territories. Orhan Gazi also knew when not to fight. He avoided unnecessary wars, chose his battles carefully, and used diplomacy when the cost of war was too high. This patience allowed the Ottomans to grow steadily, without exhausting their strength. His relationship with Byzantium was a perfect example of this strategy. Sometimes allies, sometimes rivals, but always calculated. Every move Orhan Gazi made was aimed at one goal, ensuring that the Ottomans would still stand long after he was gone. And when his time finally came, the foundation was strong, the army was organized, the treasury was stable, the administration was functioning. This is why his legacy mattered. Because Orhan Gazi did not just rule, he prepared the state, prepared the system, prepared the future. So when Murad I took the throne, he did not start from nothing. He inherited a state ready to expand, ready to conquer, and ready to leave its mark on history. And from that moment on, the Ottoman story would never slow down again.